These guys are wild. Parties, sold out shows, it was unbelievable.
From their beginning days, Down to Earth revolutionized the world of alternative rock. With their inspiring lyrics, comical onstage antics, and dedicated fan base, they've risen to become one of music's premier groups in only a matter of a few short years.
There's really no other experience like playing your music in front of a massive crowd of people, and while they shout and cheer and sing along, it's really humbling, you know, but it's also pretty cool too.
In this segment of Behind the Music, we take a look at a group of rambunctious youngsters who went from basement to Broadway and earned a record deal before they even had their driver's licenses.
You know, as a kid, you want to be an astronaut or a superhero. We wanted to be rock stars, and in a way, that's exactly what we got.
Down to earth, baby.
E2E.
Down to earth.
Come on, buddy. Thank you for that. Step on back.
The band's humble beginnings first came about when the boys were 6th grade students at Elmwood Elementary, a small school in New Berlin, Wisconsin.
We thought we were all that. You know, we had a mean, cocky attitude, and we were basically the kings of the school.
The main reason why we started the band was to, you know, gain some popularity among our friends and peers at the time. Girls like boys in bands, guys envy us. It was a win-win situation for us.
I remember our first practice session together. It was absolutely dreadful. I think we were all skeptical for a while if this thing was really going to turn out.
And so, the band continued in mediocrity for the next few months, and after leaving elementary school for middle school in the summer of 2007, they realized they were big fish in a massive pond.
You know, there was a pretty extensive period of time where I think the band almost turned into like a social fraternity. You know, I think the talent core was there, but you know, it was just kind of missing a piece. And you know, eventually our musical progress was kind of halted for a while.
The boys finally discovered that missing piece in early 2008, when band manager Phil Overmeyer recruited and hired Billy Krager, a friend of the band, as the new lead vocalist.
Kind of kid who fills the room, he's confident, he's definitely talented, but he's got that swagger, and it really shows when he's performing.
We really anticipated this to be a tough search. You know, I remember our manager Phil and our management team sent staff members all over to try to weed out and look for talented young vocalists. But you know, little did we know, a perfectly good, you know, talented young kid was just right into our menu.
When Billy first joined the band, he instantly felt at home. You could just tell of a certain chemistry with the group, and it reflected in the music.
Down to Earth had finally found their missing piece, and were gaining popularity in the music world with every performance.
You know, it was pretty cool. You know, at first, you know, girls coming up to you, people wanting your music. I remember there was one point where a teacher actually came up to me and, you know, and told me she was a fan. I think that that was when we all realized that the dream was starting to come true.
We went from playing one show a year in front of about 1,000 people to all of a sudden playing 6 to 7 shows a year where the crowd double or triple the size.
Then, like clockwork, the band released its first album, More Than Just a Band, in December 2008.
I think the first album did exceptionally well. We really, you know, pushed the creativity, and I think it came out pretty successful for us.
Release of the album, I started getting phone calls from various record companies, but we didn't really have much success in finding solid deals for it out. That could always be done.
Early on, I think we passed on a lot of opportunities to make money, but I think at the same time, we didn't want to feel rushed or strangled to getting signed. We knew the benefit would come later.
And came they did. By the time 2009 came around, Down to Earth had begun living the lavish lifestyle they dreamed of.
You know, new cars, Gucci suits. We went from being dropped off at the front door of a show to being escorted from our own limo, and then going back to our, our own private VIP room at Club Orange. Being the random high school freshman that we were, at the time, this was all just, it was very, very surprising, and it came to us very shockingly.
We're living the life, doing what we love to do. It was perfect. Getting paid, getting more than you asked for.
The main reason people follow their dreams is for the money. But realistically for us, the money was something that opened doors for us and gave us so many new opportunities.
As Down to Earth's notoriety began to rise, so did their revenue. In 2009, Casio Interstate Music magazine estimated the band's yearly earnings at over $100,000. With the band now making a very prolific revenue, they began dabbling into projects, one of them being their first music video for Apologize in 2010.
This music video really vaulted us up a tier in the music industry. It did really well, and it allowed us to fully spread our wings out as a band.
I'm holding on your rope, got me
This is all it's just been so amazing for us. I think, even still there are times where I feel like it really hasn't, sunk in. It's just been so incredible.
And we're not stopping. There's no way but up.
Clothes, cars, girls. These are the things that Down to Earth is known for. But looking past that and into their story, the band is nothing more than a group of schoolboys that never gave up and followed their dream.
Wow, parties, sold out shows, fucking unbelievable.
Hold on, you can't swear. Yeah. We'll take it right, we'll take it right from the top. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Come on, buddy. Thank you for that. Step one back.